my man is your man, her is her man too. My man is your man, her that's her man. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I just keep him satisfied through the weekend.
Hey guys, it's Tanya Beautiful here and welcome back to my channel. So it is back to school time and I figured why not continue my little back to school story time. Who have been following me for a long time, you guys do know that around back to school time I do story times about like my experience. So today I decided that I'm going to do a story time on the time this girl really thought she was going to try to bully me, but I shut it down real quick. Okay, ain't no bully over here, bitch. Okay, so this happened when I was in 9th grade. Another story from 9th grade. The first story time, I'll link it in the description box below, was the time the guidance counselor thought I was gay. This all happened in 9th grade. Let's say I had a rough year for 9th grade. So 9th grade, I started pretty late. Everybody already made friends at this time. I was just coming in like the new girl and everybody was just like, oh my gosh, who's that? Who's that? You know what I mean? So I befriended a group of girls. Me and them became friends and we stayed friends. And then there were a couple of other people that I would talk to, but we weren't like best friends, but we were cool. So this one particular girl, I'll say she was the type of girl that was a bit of a bully. She didn't bully me, but she was a bit of a bully. But there were people that she cracked jokes on and she talked about that didn't like her, and then there were other people that did like her because she did crack jokes and stuff like that. You know how it is in high school. Me and her had the same drama class and we had some other classes alike as well. And in one particular class, now there were two incidents that happened before this third incident that happened. So the two incidents that happened, the first one was when me and her were talking and she basically came and she asked me for a brush. And I let her borrow the brush, and because the brush was big, she started cracking jokes, and you know, I didn't really think anything of it. If I was thinking the way that I think now, back then, I would probably think that she was trying to start some shit, of course. But I didn't really think of anything like that. I mean, it's a brush, it's big, okay, whatever. So then the second incident, she came and she was sitting next to me and I was brushing my hair and she asked to use it again. And this time she took her hand and she dug it into my scalp and she was like, oh, you have tracks? And I'm just like, yeah, why are you touching my head, first of all, and why are you digging your fingers in my scalp? But anyways, I was just like, yeah. At the time, I used to do my own tracks. When I was going to school, I didn't go to the beauty salon to do my tracks. I was doing my tracks myself, and I did them so undetectable that you thought it was my real hair. So once she found that out, that was kind of like her ammunition, you know what I'm saying? So this particular day, we go to our drama class, and there's a boy in drama class that I guess she liked at the time, but I didn't really know of that. I mean, I'm just coming in, like, this is probably like my first few weeks in school. Like, I didn't know shit. So he was like one of those boys, like, okay, a lot of people picked on him and made jokes on him, but he was tough. Like, he'll come back like 10 times harder. You come and you say something to him, he coming right back at you. Like, it didn't even matter. Like, he snapped back, okay? Like, he didn't care, you know what I'm saying? And I used to hang out with him a lot. So we used to go to drama class together. So this particular day, we went to class together. And this was like one of the first couple of times we like were hanging out or whatever. And he got a seat next to me and he was just talking to me and I was talking to him. So me and him just started being like mad cool. Like, we became like literally like really like close to best friends. Like, because he was so cool. So we just would like talk, and every class that we went to, we would sit next to each other. Like, he would ask me like, what class you got next? And I'll be like, I got this class. And he'd be like, girl, I'm sitting next to you. And I'm like, yes, like, sure. He was fun. And I wish I knew where he was now. This particular day, I noticed that she didn't say nothing to me, right? She was acting a bit funny. I saw a couple of eye rolls, but I didn't really pay attention to it because I'm not the type of person that really pay attention to what the fuck you do when it comes to me. Like, I don't really care. Like, okay, it is what it is. You don't like me, bitch. whatever. This is after like a couple days passed, you know, me and him hanging out, we sitting next to each other, lunch, all of that, like on the line to get, like all of that, right? He wasn't my boyfriend, he was just cool, like we were just friends, and I didn't know that she liked him, but you know, he liked me, so that's why he was up under me like that. The next day, we were in class, and I noticed that she was looking at me, rolling her eyes at me, and she started talking to somebody next to her, talking about me. And I was trying to ignore it at first, but then I was like, yo, she talking about me, like, and in my head it was kind of like, bitch, you're being petty, because first of all, how am I supposed to know that you like him, and how do you know that he likes you back? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going hard for somebody that you don't even know if they like you back. Like, that's lame. But we grown now. I mean, I don't speak to her now, but I know what's going on and things like that. Everybody keeps in touch through social media. But anyways, that day, she was rolling her eyes and being all rude and shit and talking shit under her breath and talking to her friend and talking mad shit. So now we go to another class, and this class, there were like 3 tables in the front, so not individual tables, you know, in class where they put like 4 tables together, so it was like sections of tables, like, so it was 1 section, 2 sections, 3 sections in the front, 3 in the back. So I'm sitting at this 3rd one with my friends, and she's sitting at the 2nd one behind us with her friends. So I hear her like, oh, that fucking bitch, I don't fucking like her. And one of the girls was like, who? Like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? And she was like, oh, that fucking bitch right there. And she was like, what? Like, she mad quiet. Like, what'd she do? And she was like, you know, that's not even her fucking real hair. So now I'm like, okay, so fucking what? Like, half of y'all was wearing fucking box braids, tracks, bangs that wasn't y'all's. Like, the back of y'all hair mad picky, and the front was bangs. Like, first of all, majority of us was wearing hair that wasn't ours in high school, bitch. It's like, okay, so what the fuck is a big deal that I have tracks in my hair? You want a cookie, bitch? You want a clap? Thank you. Like, okay, moving along. I'm hearing her talk shit, and I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm sitting with my friends, and I'm just like, I'm gonna ignore this bitch. Like, I don't got nothing to say to her, like, seriously, because at the end of the day, you being mad petty for no reason, and you being mad annoying because this is a boy that we don't even know if he likes you. You chick, that way, okay? The next day comes, and we go to another class. Like, most of the day passed by. I didn't have much classes with her, and we had the last class together. And I mean, I'm the type of person, like, when I was in high school especially, like, I wasn't scared of nothing, like, for real. Like, when I was in junior high school and high school, like, I was 2 totally different people. Junior high school, I wouldn't approach nobody, I wouldn't say nothing to nobody. High school, I'm gonna say something to you, you're gonna get checked. So basically, I wanted to be petty just like how she was. So when we was in the class, I was like, you got the notes or whatever? And she was like, looking back and forth like, oh my gosh, like, is she talking to me? Like, and she was like, no. And she didn't answer me with an attitude. And I think that she figured because I was so quiet and I wasn't saying nothing that she was going to be able to punk me. She thought that I was probably going to stay quiet and not talk to her and not say nothing to her. And it's not like I came and checked her on nothing. It's just I wanted to be petty. I wanted to, you know, if that's the case, if you have something to say to me, say something to me when I ask you for the notes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it was. If you had an issue with me, say something to me when I ask you for the notes. And if you don't say nothing to me, then it means the issue that you had wasn't really that big, was it? Now who looks dumb? Feel me? So after that, she really didn't say much to me, but we said hi and bye to each other. There wasn't really no beef after that because, like I said, I came to her and I asked her for the notes. She answered me, and honestly, I expected her to either answer me or be like, fuck out of here, I don't like you, blah, blah, blah. And then I was looking for it to be like, okay, well, bitch, what the fuck, what is your problem? You understand what I'm saying? That's what I was really looking for, but it didn't happen that way. She just said no, and we ended up talking after that. Moral of the story is, girls, when y'all going back to school, especially if you're gonna just start high school, everything does not need attention. Everything does not need a response. If somebody is picking on you or they're trying to bully you, ignore them. Because at the end of the day, as long as you ain't putting your hands on me, bitch, we're good. You feel me? But all that petty shit, like, that shit is supposed to be left in junior high school. And I can say I went to high school being very mature about certain things. and I wasn't with the whole drama trying to fight people, because I've been bullied when I was in junior high. So why would I come to high school and start bullying people? It was not my style. It was not my thing. It wasn't going to happen. I just wanted to start school, and I figured, oh my gosh, high school is so different, and it was in a different area, and it was just somewhere further from home, and I figured I was going to have a good experience. But like I said, don't pay attention to people. Like, just because they got an attitude don't mean you need to get them nothing back, and it don't mean that you need to speak to them neither. Just ignore the shits. And if people want to feel like they want to not talk to you or not like you for no reason, then okay, then goodbye. Like, you don't need to pay attention to that. With me, I was proud of myself because I didn't come out on no rah-rahness. I just was like, do you have the notes? And she was just like, no, I don't have them. Like, and she didn't come at me with an attitude because she knows that I never really done anything to her for her to act that way. It was just the boy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just don't be petty. Don't go to high school with a nasty ass attitude, because you don't want people to dislike you. You don't want to be the #1 hated chick in high school. Just go to school with a positive mind, a positive look on life, and just make friends. And if you guys don't work out, part your ways in a mature manner, and don't be trying to fight nobody or call nobody out when they leave or nothing like that. Like, bitch, okay, like, not everybody has super long hair, not everybody has perfectly, not everybody has the money to do certain things. Like, it's petty, it's childish. I don't have no issue with her, but there's no reason for me to talk to her either. We were not like friends like that. She had her own group of friends, I had my own, that I'm still cool with to this day. And yeah, that's the story time. For all of you going back to school, just stay positive and don't be trying to bully nobody. Just go to school, do what you gotta do, graduate, and get the fuck out. Like, that's it for the story time, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.
I need